Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening. So yeah, good evening all.
Hope no, my voice is
Good evening.
audible. Yes. Let me share the slide. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a second.
Yes, ma'am, is it's visible.
Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so this is about brand management. So we are going to see about what is brand and for a company, for an organization, and how the organization uh, uh, makes a maximum effort to manage their brands to make it popular, and how do they make the customers identify the products, their own products, with the company's brand, with the organization's brand. So we all know, we usually, when we normally hear about any products, we immediately recognize those products or relate those products with the brands. So say if it is an iPhone, when you hear the word term iPhone, we actually know related to a brand called Apple. And when it comes to Android phone, everyone has different perceptions. So one can say Samsung, one can say Nokia, one can say Oppo, whatever. So why this branding is so important for an organization, and how it helps the organization to have a competitive advantage in the market. So, how what are all the the measures the organization takes to maintain and manage its brand in the industry, and what are those benefits? What benefits do the organization get out of having a brand on its own? So we are going to see about that. Now let's begin. Okay, so these brands we are know these are so popular. We know more brands than this. Whatever is displayed on the system. That is no whatever you see right now. So other than this, we have more brands which we associate with their products. Or when we hear about a product or think about a product, we usually refer to the the company's brands. That is the manufacturer of the product. So a brand is a name. It can be a term, or it can be a sign, it can be a symbol or design, or a combination of them. Either two or three combination, or all together. Name plus the term. That is term in the sense, say a caption, plus the sign, plus the symbol, plus the design, plus the color. So everything, no, it's a combination of any of these, or no all of these, which is intended to identify the goals or services of one seller or another seller and differentiate them from the other manufacturers. So the main purpose of having a brand is for a company is to differentiate their products from their competitors' products. So we actually don't, for generic products we don't go for the brand name at all. So generic products, we know that products which are used, that is bought and consumed for its quality or for the usage, but not for the brand. For example, say when we want to buy a paracetamol tablet, many companies manufacture it, many pharmaceutical companies manufacture it, but we don't usually, especially, ask for a company's brand, no, which produces, which manufactures the paracetamol. For example, in India, Dr. Reddy's Lab and Pfizer. So these companies manufacture paracetamol. We don't know, go to pharmacy and ask, especially for Dr. Reddy's paracetamol. So I need two Dr. Reddy's paracetamol, or I need a strip of Pfizer's paracetamol. We just ask for paracetamol. So it's those are the kind of no generic products which is bought for its usage and quality, no, for its specific purpose and not for the brand. This applies with many generic products. Example, rice can be a generic product, and the food grains or generic products, vegetables, groceries, petroleum products, petrol, diesel. So all these are generic products. We don't especially go for a particular brand. So when coming to generic products, people don't think about the brand, but when it comes to the other products, and sometimes like the public, the consumers may relate few generic products to a particular brand. For example, milk is a generic product, but few consumers may buy a particular brand of milk. They make it as a like habit. Or few consumers may buy a particular brand of basmati rice. So even though basmati is a generic product, so they go for a particular brand. So it helps the organization in identifying the, helps the customers in identifying a particular product from a company. So that on the company side, it helps them to give a chance for the customer to differentiate their products from their competitors' products. So, what does the American Marketing Association say about brand? So, it's a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller's goods or service as distinct from those of the other sellers. In other words, a brand may identify one item, a family of items, or all items of its seller. So when there is a a complete a big product line, there is a like a long product line. So where the company comes with like many items, which comes under one particular brand. So it all the products maybe having a different name, but it is sold under one roof, which is called as the company's brand. For example, say like Reliance. Reliance, they do have like this petrochemical products. They do have energy sector. They do have this they are into mobiles, they are into like internet services, they provide uh, internet connections and the services, and they do have retail stores, and they do have these they are coming up with like NGO activities. So everything is called like completely different. So Reliance Petrochemicals is different, and Reliance Retail is different, and Reliance Fresh is different. So different product items, different items, like it's sold by the same brand, which is one, which is called as Reliance. So same applies with like Tata. So Tata has different like products lined up, but say they have TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, which they get concentrate on these softwares and like BPO services. Whereas the other products of Tata, Tata Tea, they deal with the tea products. So Tetley. So it's like it's a product of Tata. So they have different names, but everything comes under one particular brand, which is a company's brand. So it's easy. It makes the customers, consumers. It makes the consumers like easy to identify a particular like product with the company's brand. So brand for consumer and seller. So from consumer point of view, so this is the source of the product, and it gives a lower risk because it differentiates their product from the competitor's product, and less cost of searching for choice. When like people or the consumers are particularly searching for a choice of products, they can easily identify with the company's brand, and a symbol of quality, and symbolic device. The brand gives a symbolic like a device. It acts as symbolic device for the organization. Whereas from seller's point of view, if you see, so it means like competitive advantage and legal protection of like product features, satisfied consumers, and means of profit. So for sellers, that is the manufacturers of the product. So these are the like the advantages or the key points which can which a brand can like help them in the business flow. So, why is it to have a brand? What is the purpose of having a brand? What is the objectives of the brand? To establish an identity for the product or a group of products, and to protect the product or service legally for its unique features. So, if a brand is already, established by a company, so another company cannot duplicate the brand. So it's completely, like offensive under law, so they cannot duplicate the brand. So it becomes a legal offense, and the other company which duplicates the brand maybe like may face, not may face, but usually they face legal charges, and like they have to pay compensation for using the organization's brand, like duplicating the organization's brand without their consent. So it protects the company to acquire place for the product in consumers' minds for high and consistent quality, to persuade the customer to buy a product by promising to serve their needs in a unique way. So, say, for example, no, like ITC and no, like Tata, they may be coming with same type of product. Say, for example, no, like both are, no, like coming up with um, say stationaries. So ITC comes with the stationery and Tata also like introduces the stationery products. So the products are the same. The products are stationery products. Like it can be notebooks or it can be pens or it can be like any other stationery products. The files or folders or whatever it is. But Tata has a different slogan which is connected to the brand, and like the ITC has different slogan which is connected to their brand. So by like having an by like connecting the motto of the organization, that is the caption of the organization, which is connected with their brand, so it is easy for the consumer to buy the product. It persuades, like it initiates the customer to buy the product, to create and send a message of strong reliable business among consumers. So by uh, showing up the brand, by like introducing the brand to the consumers in the market, so company like creates and sends a message of strong reliable business. So for example, if you like take Coca-Cola or take Pepsi, so what message they send is like they like belong to United States of America, because like they usually go with blue, red and white. So their brand, their logo, so it has a combination of either like bright red, or like a combination of bright blue and red and white. So if you take Coke, it's a combination of bright red and white, and you take Pepsi, it's a combination of blue, red and white. So these colors are the like the colors which is in the American national flag. So they strongly send a message to the public, that consumers, that okay, they are the American companies. So this type of like messages, strong reliable business, like it can be sent to the consumers. So what are the elements of the brand? So the main elements, so name of the company, and logo. So logo of the company, so it can be initials, or it can be like a watermark symbol, or it can be any graphical representation, or it can be a combination of letters and like symbols, and like any other like special symbols, or like special designs or drawings. And tone in the sense brighter tone, lighter tone, or like darker tone. So different like tones, or like there. Take Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So they Coke and Pepsi, they go with brighter tones, all red, blue, and like white, or completely like they are bright. Take Google. So see how the Google logo looks like, the brand of Google looks like. Like no, it's a brighter tone. Like very like dark red, and it has like all bright colors. So it's a brighter tone. And jingles, like whatever like jingles they are using, and packaging. So every brand has a different unique way of like packaging. Few brands, like not everyone. Few brands have a different way of packaging. So when you order, like when you buy iPhones, from Apple's, like the packaging itself, it's completely different from the other products, other mobile phones, other Android phones, or other iPhones. So the packaging is like it differentiates the organization from the other, from their competitors. And characters, there can be special characters, like represented in the brand. And sounds, few brands like may have sound system. For example, take HMT watches, so which is a like a brand, which is a product of Tata. So you have that Beethoven symphony, like playing on the background of HMT watches. I'm sorry, Titan watches. I'm extremely sorry. So Titan watches. So Titan watches, like they have this, like a Beethoven symphony playing on the background. So you can know by hearing that sound, you can easily identify that, identify the sound, that is the song or the music, like directly to the product, which is like comes from a particular brand. And the slogan is a caption, which is like mentioned along, I mean, in the logo or in the symbol or in the brand name. So these are the elements of a brand, like you can identify in a company's symbol or logo or a combination of all these things. So for example, take this one. So you have see Kit Kat, Coca-Cola, so Snickers. So these are the bright colors, like combination of blue, red, and white. And here it's a combination of blue and I'm sorry, white and red. And you have this okay, Nescafe again, like a bright color. But here, if you see Toblerone, so like this is like combination of lighter tone and a darker tone. And see how this cornflakes, Kellogg's cornflakes, again, it's just a brighter tone. So this is how the brands are being like identified, and it is like made as a symbol of the organization. Okay, so functions of a brand. So what function it plays? So it gives distinctiveness to the product, to the organization. It gives publicity to the company, and it gives a protection of goods. That is it protects the goods. That is from the competitors or from the duplicated products. It gives protection to the goods. That is to the product, and consumer protection. So if I want to buy an ITC product, when I'm choosing an ITC product, so I'm so confident that it is actually the ITC product and not a duplicated one. So it gives a sort of like consumer protection. And wide market. We can reach wider market with the help of brands and customer loyalty. So how to go with brand management? So how you're going to manage the brands of your company. So you must be, like working professionals. Most of you must be working professionals, and the organization to which you're working with whom you're working with. So they may be having a specialized brand, like a logo, a symbol, a combination of like a color as well as the tone, and like special symbols or like alphabets or combination of alphanumerics or whatever it is, like you can easily like identify all these elements. Okay, brand management is an art of creating a brand and maintaining it. It is nothing but developing a promise to the customer, materializing that promise, and maintaining the same for a product, a group of products or services. And it helps to manage the tangible and intangible characteristics of a brand. So it's not like a copyrighted one. So it's not like a trademarked one and a copyrighted one. So that like it becomes a tangible products. Though it is considered as intangible, you cannot like take it in your hands. You cannot like hold it in your hands, or you cannot like what do you say? Like you cannot transfer that like to from one form to another form. So though it is considered intangible, actually it is like a tangible one. A competent brand management includes building brand identity, launching the brand, maintaining the brand position in the market, and it builds and maintains the corporate image of a business. So first, a company has to, an organization has to go with building a brand identity. First, they have to go with designing the brand, build the brand, consider many factors before like coming up with the brand. So then launch the brand and then maintain the brand. Launching the brand is once after launching. So heavy marketing has to be done. Heavy, like advertisements has to be, like done to make consumers, like believe and understand and like perceive that this brand's product or these products, or like this particular product belongs to this particular company. So you have to make them identify the product in the market to that particular organization with the help of the brand, and maintain the brand position in the market. So how to go with this? So like by like more by giving more sales, that is making more sales, and like getting copyrighted for the brand, or getting trademark for the brand, or whatever. By whatever means, if the company has to maintain the brand position in the market. So elements of brand management. Management is brand identity, brand image, brand positioning, brand personality, brand equity, brand experience, brand differentiation, brand communication, brand gap, and brand extension. So, what is brand image and brand identity? So, brand identity, the way you want folks to perceive you. That is the way you want your consumers, how they should perceive you. So, it can be, like an aesthetic style and the language or the tone. So, whatever you're using it, it can be the logo of the organization, the tagline, that is the caption of the organization. So, that is the brand identity. And brand image is has the components of the emotion, belief, and everything. So it means okay, this product, or I mean this company, this organization, so it always go for quality product. So the ways that customers actually perceive perceive your organization or perceive your product. So that's the brand image. So we know, like when it comes to Apple, so what we the first thing strikes in our mind is like quality iPhones. So quality is the main motto of Apple. So whatever like technology and quality, innovation and quality. So all these things you can connect with Apple. So Apple's personality is stylish, it's easygoing, so it's user friendly, and like it's very casual, intuitive. Because they keep on like enhancing the product, they keep on upgrading their version, they keep on going with innovation. So it's very cool as well. So this is like the Apple's brand. Okay, so by this is just a logo, right? This is just a logo with a watermark or with like a shadow mark. But by seeing this, you can easily identify that this brand, this particular logo belongs to Apple. And if Apple strikes in your mind, immediately you will get an image of an iPhone. And if it is an Apple iPhone, immediately you think about the quality, the stylish appearance, the cool mobile iPhone you're having in your hand, and the like the technology and the innovative things like they keep on like upgrading in their mobile phones. So everything user friendly applications and everything. You can easily identify all these components with Apple. So that's the brand personality. So brand equity. Equity is like how like it attracts these stakeholders, potential investors and other stakeholders to it. So it builds value, it gives the value of the organization, it speaks the value of the organization, quality of the product and service provided by the organization, and the trust it builds, it has built with the consumers, and the loyalty, that is like how loyal they are to the consumers, and like the same loyalty shown by the loyal customers to the organization. The perception, how immediately like hearing the particular organization's name, immediately what you are perceiving it about it. So the identity and awareness about that company. So when I say Reliance, immediately like the identity or awareness about the company strikes your mind. It's an Indian-based company. Yeah, it's in a multi-million, a company which makes a turnover, like in millions, in a particular, like time frame, and it is run by the Ambani group. So immediately, like awareness about the product, strikes your mind. And when it comes to like other products, say Tesla, immediately like you have the image of like Elon Musk. So what type of company is it? What they are doing right now? What is a Tesla car? How does it work? So driverless cars, which completely works on AI and everything. So this is the awareness, like immediately you get as soon as you hear about a particular brand or an organization. So that is brand equity. So this gives a sense of a reliability for the stakeholders. The reliability, like which the stakeholders will have on the organization. So they get attracted towards the organization, and they try to have a long lasting relationship with that organization by buying their products, or like buying the shares of the company, or in some way they want to get associated with the company, whether it be consumers, or whether it be investors, or whether it be government, or whether it be like other small companies who wants to get merged with the organization, whatever it is. So they want to get associated with the organization. So this awareness, like is created by the company's organization's brand. And then is brand position. So what is it? So where are they position? That is like how do they position the brand? And look for sorry look for market grabs. That is the first you have to know, first as a company, what they do is they have to identify, where are all the prospects of, selling their products and services. So where they can position themselves. So, for example, Reliance is famous in India. Yeah, they are famous in few other countries as well. Yes, of course. But take other countries, especially in China or in other Eastern countries. Reliance is not so famous there because they haven't positioned it there. They haven't positioned there. So if you go to know the eastern part of the world, no, they are completely maximum, no, they are no unaware about no what is Reliance all about, the consumers especially. Uh, Whereas no if you take Apple, now Apple has positioned no all over the world. Apple's brand has been positioned all over the world. Tesla has been positioned all over the world. Unilever has been positioned all over the world. So in these ways, the brand positioning happens. So first, identify the prospects of a particular market. So where the organization can position itself, then go with the brand position. And there is no brand experience. Brand experience is how the stakeholders, the consumers and others experience the brand. There is no by buying the product and using the product and get to know about the plus and minus about the product and the service, and how they are responding to the customer queries, and how immediately they are resolving the customer issues. There is a product issues and everything, and how they are dealing with the society. So all these, it combines as a brand experience. So if this experience, happens with each and every one in the stakeholder group. With the other, investors, they have a different experience. With consumers, they'll be having a different experience. That is the brand. Brand is acting as a mediator between the organization and the other stakeholders. So with each and every aspect in the stakeholder group, so this company or organization, have different experience and different perception through the help of brand. And then brand gap. So brand gap is it sometimes happen. Sometimes few companies come up with flying colors. Flying colors in the sense they do heavy advertisement, they publicly they publicize themselves as a a magnanimous company, which comes with the best product in the world or the best service in the world and everything. But after some time, if you see, their products will not be so good, as stated in their advertisements or as mentioned in their, marketing, techniques. So there is a gap between, the logic and the magic. So all they do is the magic, but no, the actual logic, it has failed. Because because of a poor product or poor service or poor customer service, or a poor marketing techniques or poor advertisement, lack in the knowledge about the particular market or about the consumers, or have launched the product in inappropriate season or in inappropriate situation. So these can be the failures for the organization, even though if they have a better brand than the others. So they might have a a very nice looking logo, and their caption would be exceptionally good, attracting the consumers in nook and corner from the world. But the actual outcome of their product or the service, that doesn't work out for the consumers or for a particular market, for consumers in a particular market or as a whole. So in this case, there is a brand gap. So all that these companies do is only the magic, and the logical part is missing. There is brand extension. So for each and every product, the company has, there can be no like more extensions related to the product. There is no, for example, we take Unilever's toiletry items. So they have no like many. They don't just deal with no like one particular soaps. So they have no like many items, no like under toiletry products. Or take an example of no like say yeah, take an example of mobile phones itself. You have no like wide range of no like versions available from a particular single brand. You have this no like for example, take Samsung. You have this A50, A60, whatever no like newer versions are available. All are from Samsung only, and all are mobiles only. But there is no like brand extension is there. So everything comes under the same brand, which is Samsung, but there are no like more extensions. And brand communication, that is how they communicate and know like interconnect with the all the stakeholders. So that is brand communication, how they know promote their brands, just by like going for like TV commercials, or by like mentioning or painting their brands or printing their brands on the billboards and placing it on the like where like more traffic is like there, where there is more commuters or like passing by. So how they are promoting their brand, how they are communicating their brand to the public, to the consumer market. So that also matters. Then is brand differentiation. So how is a brand different from the competitors one? How they are different from the competitors one? So there is brand differentiation. So for differentiating their product, they may be using some different taglines, different you say other than having different brands, that is different logos. They may be having different taglines, and they may be using some extra like enhancements on the products. The product can be the same one. So say Samsung and Nokia, both are coming with like mobile phones. The products are the same, but there is a difference in the way of the user friendly, and everything matters, right? The applications like which you can download, the memory space, the the screen, the photo screen, or the like the main screen of the mobile. So whatever the display of the mobile, and the like the user friendly applications, and the specifications of a mobile, and the weight of the mobile, the colors of the mobiles, the back colors, so all these things matter. So that is how you differentiate one brand from the other. So companies take lot of efforts to like differentiate their products, that is their brand, from the competitors' brands. Now, coming to brand management process. So, how an organization will know like manage their brands. First is like identify the most important customers. So, to what type of customers the organization is targeting for. So they have to first identify. When like Coke and Pepsi, like when they were started, they were initially targeting the customers from America, that is United States of America. So to to capture the market, to like have a emotional bond between the American consumers, and the product. So these like two giants, they came up with the designing the brand with the colors, the bright colors, which is in their national flag. Usually, if like notice, like notice the American consumers, they buy products, where like their the colors in their national flags like depicts more. It is not like whatever products are not produced in like US, which is like which the logo or the color in the logo, wherever there is bright red and white, a combination of white and red, or white and blue and white. I'm sorry, red. So immediately the consumers like go for the product, because they have no special bond. It applies to all the consumers all over the world. But especially when coming to brand designing and identifying, so these strategies the organizations follow. So first you have to identify what type of customers you're going to serve. Understanding what motivates your customers and what could cause them to choose your brand over your competitors' brands. So what could choose? choose, no, like why the customers has to choose the particular product, particular brand's product than the competitors one. What is the reason for it? So that thing, no, like that thing can be, no, like predicted on the, that is, no, like mentioned in the logo or the brand. So it enables the consumers, like it helps the consumers to easily identify the product or easily identify the brand and go for that particular company's product. Then is carefully selecting a brand position that could provide your organization with marketplace advantages and translating that position to a strong and consistent brand identity. So first, carefully select the brand position. So companies, what they do is they carefully select the brand position in the sense is, like according to a particular market. So how they are going for the brand position. So that matters. For example, Unilever is a common, the common brand name, no, of a company. So which based in, no, like I think UK. So which comes up with, no, like various, no, like product. They have different product lines available. But Unilever is the parent brand name. But no, like when Unilever is, no, like has operations in India, it's called as it has a different name for it. So same applies now, like it is mentioned as no Hindustan Lever Limited when it operates in India. So same applies no when maybe no when it is operating in, no, like Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, it may be, no, like called in a different name. So Pakistan, when it operates in Pakistan, so it may be, no, like a Pakistan Lever Limited, and it can be, no, like Bangladesh Lever Limited or Sri Lankan Lever Limited. So these are the, no, like the child brands which has emerged from the parent brand. So this is how, no, brand position has to happen, translating that position to a strong and consistent brand identity. Developing brand messaging, including an elevator speech. But this doesn't has to be, no, like a mandatory one, but it depends on the organization's goals and objectives. So if there is a necessity, they can go with an elevator speech. Educating employees about the brand promise, elevator speech, and identity standards, and giving them the incentives, tools, and training to become effective brand champions. So, who's the responsibility of, no, like taking these brands to the consumers? Obviously, it's the employing of the company. Or no, like they can, no, like these employees has to, know, like communicate with the different marketing channels to promote the products. So these employees has to have a clear understanding about, no, what does a brand mean, and know what is the brand promise, what is the company's, no, like motto of the company, what is the, no, like the tagline of the company, the tagline, what actually it means. So how it is, no, like so closely related to the brand, the tagline of the company, how it is so closely related to the brand, and the elevator speech and identity standards. So like these things can be, like given as a training to their employees and motivate them to, communicate the same to the marketing channels and the consumers. Developing an integrated launch and ongoing marketing plan. So there should be an integrated launch, and no, like there should be a, no, like an ongoing, that is marketing plan should also are already, it has to be, no, like design, and how to, no, like go and execute with those, no, those marketing plans, no. So that has to be discussed. Reinforcing the brand's promise at each point of customer contact, measuring the ongoing equity of the brand, and making adjustments as necessary. So it is not necessary, like a brand logo or a brand color. No, it has to remain the same, no, like for years after years. If necessary, according to the present standards, a company can, no, change or, no, like amend few things, no, few elements or few components in its brand. It can change its colors, or it can, no, change the tagline, or it can add few more words to the tagline, or it can edit the tagline, and no, it can, no, like change the specifications, that is the height of the font or width of the font or the style of the font or whatever it is. Or if it is a number or something, no, like yes, no, like it's acceptable. They can, no, go with the necessary adjustments, if at all it it is required. So brand management responsibilities. So what are all the like responsibilities a company should have? This a company should process while managing their brands. Monitor, measure, and manage brand equity and strength. So always check for the brand equity and not always check for the brand strength. So sometimes few brands may be outdated. uh, Consumers may like get bored out of like seeing the same dull brand which was like created by the founder like long years back when they have established the company, say 100 years back or 150 years back or even 50 years back for that matter. So it may look dull, it may look like not so attractive, and it may not be like so presentable for the like the present industry or to the present market, or like people of like new generation. So these people like these new gen like consumers may not like the color or may not like the tone of the brand. So always this is all necessary for the organization to like monitor and measure and manage the brand equities, check for the brand strength, whether it is still attractive to the consumers. If it is not attractive, the new generation doesn't like it anymore or getting bored out of it, so it's better to change the brand or amend the brand. It can be a change in the tagline, or it can be the change in the size specification, or it can be change in the color. It can be a change, a small modification in the logo itself. Increased brand awareness, relevant differentiation, value, accessibility, and emotional connection. So that has to be stressed. Develop brand plan. So when you're going with a new brand or like going with the remodeling of a like an existing brand, so always like have a plan. Why is it necessary? And like by having a new plan, that is by like implementing a new plan, what are all the benefits the consumers and the organization is going to get out of it. Then monitor progress against brand plan. Be responsible for results against brand plan. So again, like there is no need for like to go with the same brand for like since it has been like remodeled, it doesn't mean they have to go with the same brand for another 50 years. It's not necessary at all. So the new one also, if it is not so attractive, the consumers or not do not actually like the brand. The tone or the color or the tagline or whatever it is. So anytime the organization can go with the change in the brand plan. Drive brand understanding and support throughout the organization. The first, the employees has to understand what is their company's brand, why the company has like come up with this particular brand, what is the need for selecting this particular color on the logo or on their brand, or why is it necessary for having this particular alphabet or a numerical thing, or like any special symbol or any watermark or whatever it is. So why there is necessity, like necessary for this particular component to be in their brand? What is the story behind it? So this each and every employee of the organization should understand. For example, take Nestle. So Nestle's brand, the logo would be, like it would be a bird's nest, and like there would be like two small, uh, uh, like two small thing, like birds, and like a mother bird would be, like feeding them. So it actually like says that like Nestle comes with like food products, especially for children, because it shows a mother bird feeding the baby birds. So like the baby birds are in the nest. So the brand itself, the logo itself like depicts that. So this company is like to have food products, especially designed or like especially manufactured for like babies. So this is how the understanding and like has to happen. Like first, the understanding has to be like happen in the minds of the employees. First, they have to understand why this is our brand, this is our company's brand, who selected this, what is the like the story behind this brand, and how it's giving a strong message to the public or strong message to other stakeholders. Then they have to transfer that knowledge on behalf of the organization to the consumers. So champion or drive initiatives that support delivery of the brand promise. So whoever transfers that brand promise, whichever employee has does that. So you can that is the company can uh, give a more training or give elevate that person either in the form of an appreciation or in the form of incentives or in the form of appraisal or whatever it is. So whoever delivers a brand promise, or it can be someone in the market. It can be a wholesaler who promotes the company's brands, or it can be a retailer who promotes the company's brands. So always identify those persons or identify those entities and give support. Then it's brand messaging, elevator speech, tagline, campaign themes, proof points, etc. So always go with this. And especially when you go with proof points, actually consumers believe that. The best example, take these, the food products, especially the food products, or some supplementary products. No, you always see TV commercials. No, whoever, whichever supplementary products advertisement is coming or food product advertisement is coming. No, there would be a person. No, the actor in the TV commercial would be, wearing a white coat and having a stethoscope, as if a doctor is speaking. So it means they will not be the actual doctors. They are not the actual doctors. They are just the actors, posing as doctors. But we believe okay, fine. So even like doctors, actual doctors suggest that product. So it's better to go for that product. So this is how it is promoted. And proof points. So how the company shows proof points is they say according to this research, it has been found out that this many percentage has of children has been malnourished, or these many children lack this kind of ability. So these are the proof points, the usually the the companies provide to their consumers and make them believe that their product like uh, uh, it can be taken as a supplement, or it can give give solution to this particular problem. And manage the brand architecture. So whatever however the brand is being planned and initiated and designed or whatever you have to manage the brand architecture. Maintain brand identity consistently. Share the brand identity council team or board. There is there would be a special team who will be in charge of managing the brand. This may be the board of directors and including the chairman, founder chairman, including the CEO of the company or the presidents, vice presidents, and even marketing heads. So they compromise the the team, the board team or the main the management team, which focuses on brand building activities. So by taking part in the their meetings or get to know about what was spoken in the meeting, so one can easily get an idea about what the company is planning on brand management. Help determine identities for newer brands or sub brands. There is uh, new for new brands and for sub brands. That is new brands in the sense if the company has came up with say another product line, they want to give another product, or go with the uh, different specifications of the same product, and they want to name it something differently, not the direct name which is already given to one of the product. So in that case when they are going for new brands, or they are starting up another child company for the parent company. So in this case new brands or sub brands has to be designed and has to be marketed. So if there is a need for those things, so what could be what strategies can be followed. So the team which comprises of the top management and who decides on the the brand management, they have to create determine those identities. Then finally, anticipate and accommodate new brand identity needs. So go with no like whatever the needs are there for no like new brand identity. So go with those things. So while going with no like new brand or establishing the already no like established brand in the like in the market. So many things has to be followed. Many things in the sense many amendments has to be followed, and no like the total marketing plan has to be revised and revamped. So for example, like take Coke or Pepsi. Coke or Pepsi, like were available in India even in 1960s, but very like very limited quantities. So it was not like a global product by those days. So it was very famous in like America and Northern America, but it was not. It was a like something like a foreign product, like in Asian countries. It was something new, but those were available. Folk things were available in 1960s in India. So I've seen an old newspaper commercial, like I've seen that. So somewhere in 1967 or 68, like the newspaper cutting shows, the Times of India or whatever it shows, there was an advertisement for the Coke, no. Uh, but there was a long gap after that. Coke was not so like famous. So I remember when I was a child and when I was like at very small age, I used to hear a lot about like other brands, other cool drinks or other brands like Gold Spot, Limca. So hardly few of you would have heard about it. So those were the brands, which was like so famous. But after some time, especially where I think like in 1990s, if I remember correctly, especially after the globalization has happened in 1991. So Coke and no Pepsi, they came up with a new, completely new strategy for like advertising and for marketing and for capturing the market in India. So they invested heavily for the advertising campaigns. They even made TVs, I mean, the film stars, they made them as a brand ambassadors, for their products. I like remember, like the Bollywood stars, like Juhi Chawla, Amir Khan, and even Aishwarya Rai. Those were there, like in 1991. I'm talking about 1990, between 1991 to 95. So in those days, the top Bollywood stars and cricket sports personalities, they were treated as, I mean, they were established as a brand ambassadors for the product. Obviously, the company has to spend more for advertisement, more for marketing their products when they were regaining their place in like Indian subcontinent. So this is how the anticipation and like accommodating to the new changes, as per the current standards has to happen. So these are the new, these are the, few brand logos. You can easily identify it. So I think we have come to the end of the session. The remaining part we do have, but we will see it in our next session. So if you have any doubts, you can stay back or we can meet in the next session. I'll be here for 2 more minutes.
Thank you, Wow.
Thank you, ma'am.